Now, key terms. Very, very, very important. Sorry, my nails look tacky right now, but life of a nursing student, so yeah. It's important for you to understand what these words mean, because you will be seeing them throughout your nursing career, like hypoxia. Hypoxia is decreased oxygen within your tissues. Why is that important to know? If your patient is experiencing hypoxia, what does that look like? What are you as a nurse going to do to ensure that your patient is safe? You bring them back down to baseline, and that, you're doing your job effectively and efficiently and within a timely manner. Because as a nurse, you just don't take your time. You got to be quick with it. That critical thinking, it gotta go. It gotta go. Like, it gotta go in a circle. You gotta be on your toes with things, is basically what I'm trying to say. Knowing these words, very important. Okay, so, also, I use this. If you have the same textbook as it's in the front of the page. How to log in is right here. What I do is I print out key points, which gives you a summary of what you should be taking away from the chapter. I also print out case studies with answers, so I cover up the answer like this. Sorry. I try and figure it out myself, circle what it is, what I think it is, look at the answer. If I got it wrong, read the rationale. Even if I get it right, knowing the rationale is very important as well. Because then when you're faced with your NCLEX, or you have a reasoning behind why you're circling the answer that you've review questions, this just gives you, when you print it out, it just gives you the answer with the rationale. I like to answer the review questions without using this. This is just like, if I get something wrong, okay, I'm gonna come and look at the answer key with the rationales, read the rationales to understand why the question is the answer that it is. That concept on an exam my professor gives me, I'll have better knowledge on what answers it wouldn't be and what answers it would be. What I like to do is read the chapter first. What I did here was I put down the key terms: ventilation, what that is, perfusion, what that is, and da-da-da. So as you can see, literally just transcribing ventilation, to ensure that I really understand the material. I like to read it, underline it, then rewrite it. And then I like to put it on note cards. You can do that if you like, or you can do it like this as well. I do it both ways. So yeah, you see the key terms, that's also important. Boxes are important, and they are. I'm not taking away their importance, but if you read the paragraphs, literally, you technically don't have to necessarily put the boxes onto sheet or on a note card, because the boxes literally explain what you're reading. The boxes are for if you're having difficulty understanding what you just read. The boxes are a more simplified a version of what you are reading. Like I said, my favorite, another thing that you'll hear throughout your nursing career, well, while in school anyways, is review questions. I love these, because the purpose of me doing review questions is not to get accustomed to the question, but to understand the concept of the question. I'll go through one. And I haven't checked it. When I check my answers, I highlight. So I read, like for number 7. A patient is admitted with severe lobar pneumonia. Which of the following assessment findings would indicate that the patient needs airway suctioning? Something I want to know about how I read questions to help me kind of go through the process of elimination. I underline what is important in the question, so and what the question is looking for me to answer. So within this question, why they're admitted is important for me to understand. The patient's admitted with severe lobar pneumonia. Okay, once I understand, okay, they're admitted for severe lobar pneumonia, that's important to understand because that will help me eliminating answers. That's part of my nursing assessment. And the question is, following assessment findings indicate patient need of airway suctioning. So why would that patient with severe lobar pneumonia need airway suctioning? The first one is coughing up sputum occasionally. If the patient's able to cough up sputum, the patient doesn't need their airway to be suctioned. Decreased ability to clear airway through coughing. Decreased ability to clear airway through coughing. Now that sounds like if I was the nurse, I would go to the health provider, and say they're having trouble clearing their airway through coughing. Like they keep coughing to remove the mucus from their airway, but it's not working. So we should go ahead and suction their airway to help them because they're having difficulty. Decreased ability. Lung sounds clear only after coughing. That doesn't even, come on, like the lung sounds clear after coughing. They don't need their airway suctioned. So hopefully this was helpful. Leave comments, questions below. And yeah, see you next time.